time for rock news on 101.1 WJRR, Orlando's rock station. Let's check in with Lynch and Taco and see which rockers are making the headlines for all the right and wrong reasons. 101.1 WJRR.
Rock news brought to you by our first $1,000 cash giveaway of the day happening right now. It's floating out there for someone to snag. The keyword this hour was green. GREEN. What should you do with said keyword, Taco?
Go to WJRR.com. Little box pops up, says rock the bank, and you type that word in there and try to rock that bank for $1,000.
Let's begin with the wildfires in relation to rock news here this morning. The battle continues against multiple blazes this morning as windy conditions are not only happening, but will persist throughout today and perhaps into tomorrow. So it's going to be a dicey 24, 48 hours or so.
And it's ramping back up.
These fires have affected people from all walks of life. Some folks, it's just the glitzy LA people. No, it's not. It doesn't discriminate when it burns your residence down.
It's burnt up local stores and stuff, schools, mom and pop stores.
Churches, Live Nation has announced Fire Aid. It's a benefit concert for all of the Los Angeles fire victims. It is going to be set for the Intuit Dome in California on January 30th to help rebuild the communities that have been impacted by these wildfires in LA. The planned concert is described as an evening of music and solidarity. All the proceeds from the concert will go towards supporting displaced families, advancing fire prevention technology, and rebuilding infrastructure. Performers as well as ticket information will be announced in the coming days. Couple of musicians who have volunteered info about their private lives. Adrian Smith, guitarist for Iron Maiden, he and his wife had their home burned down. In fact, got some pictures of what's left on our JRR Facebook page. They had thought, like so many residents there, that for a little while, we're going to be okay, it looks like. And then all of a sudden they see smoke. And then all of a sudden it starts to really get intense. Then all of a sudden they're told, you need to get out now.
Yeah.
Which they did. Larry Lalonde, guitarist from Primus, his house also burned down. And it's just, I think most of us, safe to say, have never seen anything like this. This is just...
it's surreal.
It is. It's unbelievable.
And remember, like Pat said at the beginning of that, these are normal people as well. Small business owners. It's heart-wrenching. So that's cool that Live Nation's stepping up like that, because with them running all these concerts, they're going to have a hell of a lineup.
Metallica's All Within My Hands Foundation, always on the scene for a situation like this. They immediately kicked in $500,000 for Los Angeles fire relief. Good job, Metallica and All Within My Hands Foundation. Scary moment for Nonpoint drummer Rob Rivera Sunday night as he was rushed to the hospital as the band was finishing up their set in Louisville, Kentucky. Rob had a sudden shift in heart rate that sent his heartbeat dangerously high and resulted in him being hospitalized. Nonpoint vocalist Elias Soriano shared a video message in which he offered an update on Rob's condition, saying that tonight was pretty wild here in Louisville. Thanks to all the fans that hung around and stayed. Rob is going to be okay. He is in the hospital now, getting some additional tests done. His heart rate got a little bit high today on stage, but and this has never happened before, so I hope you guys understand we had to cut the show a little bit short, so which obviously the fans did, and we wish Rob the best in his recovery, as Nonpoint was just getting their tour started.
Just for those that are thinking it, Pat, just so you know the proper pronunciation, Louisville.
That's
you
what
got to say Vol.
That's what I said.
Oh, I thought you said Ville.
Louisville.
Yeah. By the way, speaking of music and fires and all that stuff, did you get to see the performance before football last night?
I did not.
I just looked up her name because I didn't know her name, but Rachel Platten did a really, that "This Is My Fight" song. Da, 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 da. Mm-hmm. She did that, and it was all about, standing up against fires. It had people in tears.
MTV yesterday announced the release of Eric Clapton Unplugged over 30 years later. If you recall the MTV Unplugged sessions, Clapton's 90-minute special was absolutely one of the biggest ones ever, some 30 years ago. It's going to have a limited theater run here in the United States on the 27th and 28th, and then it'll be available to stream on Paramount Plus with additional footage being added. Thus, Eric Clapton Unplugged over 30 years later is going to feature exclusive content of Clapton discussing the inspiration behind specific songs and performances with the crew just before he took the stage, and this is all seamlessly integrated into the existing performance footage. Dude, I remember
Tears from Heaven or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
well, when that came out, that song in particular, of course, about losing his son. I was also working at Peaches, the music store. My God, we could not keep that in stock.
Oh, I'm sure.
It was, you want to talk about something flying off the shelves. Unbelievable.
That Unplugged performance is stuck in my head, ingrained in my head.
Billy Joel had been scheduled to play January 17th at Hard Rock Live in Hollywood. That show was nixed because of a medical procedure that Billy had to undergo. He has now rescheduled the show to November 1st, so if you were planning on going, just know there is a makeup date. It's going to be later this year, though. Same location, Hard Rock Live in Hollywood, but November 1st. And again, Billy says, sorry for the inconvenience, but he had to go and have some medical stuff taken care of.
Health's important, Bill.
This is kind of random. 4 Non-Blondes. Remember 4 Non-Blondes? Their big hit, What's Up? They are set to reunite for their first show in 30 years. That will be at the Bottle Rock Festival in Napa Valley, California later this year.
That's great.
Linda Perry, the vocalist, she's all big into putting positive energy out there and stuff. One of those types.
Yeah.
And she's like, I've put this out to the universe for 2025 and it's listened and it's happening. And, she's thrilled with that. So good for them.
Just go up there and sing.
Good for them.
What's going on? I remember that.
And then, there's this little nugget. It looks like 9 Inch Nails is going to tour this year. In fact, I guess they were set to announce the tour information. They decided to put a hold on that while all of this, fire stuff is going on. Some of the dates actually did leak, so I don't think I'm violating anything here, but rumor has it that September 10th, Amalie Arena in Tampa may be one of the dates when they officially announce the tour, whatever they get around to doing it.
Okay.
All right?
Allegedly.
We just share the news with you here. Rock news. All right? We'll have more for you as news warrants.
We got